Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Great to see you guys. Seriously, thank you for being here. You could be anywhere on the internet right now, but you are here with me. And that is it is awesome. We have a fantastic show for you tonight. I am so excited about this one. We are talking about absolute giants of the silver screen, true titans of cinema that captured the world's imagination. These weren't just movies. They were cultural events. Movies so big, so epic, they defined a generation of filmmaking and set a standard for spectacle that is rarely matched even today. Get ready, because this is going to be good. Today, we are diving into the top 3 best must-watch faith-based movies from Hollywood's golden age. This was a time when studios weren't afraid to tackle monumental stories of faith and redemption on a massive scale. I am talking about the blockbusters before blockbusters were a thing. These are the movies your grandparents probably saw on a first date, the kind of pictures that became shared cultural touchstones. Giant practical sets, casts of thousands of extras, and stories that are just timeless. Before CGI made anything possible, if you wanted a cast of thousands, you hired thousands of people. We are talking about pure spectacle, heart-pounding drama, and genuine goosebump moments. It is a journey back to when Hollywood went big, took massive risks, and tackled the biggest stories of all with breathtaking ambition. So, grab your popcorn, maybe a giant, novelty-sized box, get comfortable, and let us get into it. And hey, if you like what you see, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. Just a little tap. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Click subscribe. Join the family. All right, are you ready? Let us roll the clip. Let us start the video. All right, first up, we have to talk about the big one. The GOAT, the absolute titan. I am talking about Cecil B. DeMille's 1956 masterpiece, The Ten Commandments. DeMille was already the king of Hollywood spectacle, but this was his crowning achievement. The film he was born to make. This is not just a movie. It is an event. Even today you watch it and think, how did they even do that? It is 3 hours and 40 minutes, and you feel every second in the best way. And you cannot talk about it without Charlton Heston as Moses. It's a career-defining role. When he comes down from the mountain with the tablets, the beard, that look in his eyes. One of the most iconic images in movie history. He was not just playing Moses. In that moment, he was Moses. He embodies the prophet's burden and strength, carrying the entire film on his shoulders. DeMille was famous for spectacle. This is his Sistine Chapel. 14,000 extras, 15,000 animals. That is not CGI, people. This was all captured in camera. When you see the crowds building the pyramids or the Exodus, you are seeing something real. It has a weight and authenticity you just do not get anymore. And the story is one of the most powerful ever told, about freedom, law, and faith. It explores what it means to be chosen, and the immense personal cost of leadership. From a baby in a basket to an Egyptian prince to the leader of his people, a hero's journey on the grandest scale. It is powerful stuff. For 1956, the special effects were revolutionary. The plagues, the river turning to blood, the hail of fire, are dramatic and stunning. But of course, there's the moment everyone waits for, the parting of the Red Sea. This sequence took 6 months to shoot, combining live-action footage with enormous water tanks and matte paintings. The walls of water rise. You feel the tension as the Israelites rush through. Then the water crashes down on the Egyptian army, an earned, spectacular payoff that still holds up today. The cast is stacked. Yul Brynner as Pharaoh Ramesses II. They grew up as brothers. Now they are bitter enemies. Their conflict is the film's emotional core, an electric dynamic. Brynner is cool, commanding, the perfect foil to Heston's righteous Moses. But the epic scale is always grounded by these human subplots. The love triangle with Anne Baxter's Nefertiti, family conflicts with characters like Edward G. Robinson's Dathan, doubt and fear. It's all human and relatable. DeMille even introduces the film, setting the stage. Its impact is immeasurable, an annual TV event for decades, a cultural touchstone. Costumes, sets, music. Elmer Bernstein's bold, majestic score gives you goosebumps. In an age of green screens, the real thing hits harder, a monumental undertaking in every frame. If you have never seen it, you have to watch it. The original, and still the best, blockbuster epic. Okay, next up is another absolute giant. A film so monumental it literally saved its studio, MGM, from the brink of bankruptcy. It won 11 Academy Awards. 11. A record-tying phenomenon that held for nearly 4 decades. Charlton Heston again. He practically owned the biblical epic. While other actors were considered, it's impossible now to imagine anyone else in the role. He is fantastic here. His journey is one of the great character arcs in cinema. From a wealthy and respected Jewish prince in Jerusalem to a nameless galley slave, stripped of his identity and fueled by pure hatred, to a celebrated champion charioteer, given a chance to reclaim his name and exact his revenge. You feel his pain, anger, and quest for redemption, a performance of immense physical and emotional strength. He's betrayed by his childhood friend Messala. Stephen Boyd is brilliant, radiating a cold Roman ambition that has poisoned their brotherly bond. Like brothers once, now sworn enemies. This deeply personal conflict fuels the entire narrative. It's a deeply personal drama set against a massive historical canvas, truly Shakespearean in scope. Running parallel to Judah's story of revenge is the story of Jesus, a tale of forgiveness. On the brutal march to the galleys, when Judah is at his lowest, Jesus gives him water, a small moment of compassion that changes everything. Of course, when you think of Ben-Hur, you think of one thing: the chariot race. It remains one of the greatest action sequences ever put on film. 9 minutes of pure, heart-stopping intensity. And they did it for real. The scale is unbelievable. The arena set was the largest ever built at the time, covering 18 acres. That is Heston, having trained for weeks, driving that chariot. Chariots flip, men are dragged. The danger was palpable, and it's breathtaking because it is real, captured with an intensity that CGI still struggles to replicate. But director William Wyler knew spectacle means nothing if you don't care about the characters. He meticulously builds their history and relationship so that when they finally face off in the arena, the emotional stakes are sky high. It is a battle for Judah's soul, not just a race for victory. Shot in the glorious MGM Camera 65 widescreen format, every frame looks like a classical painting. The vibrant colors, the detailed costumes, the grand Roman architecture. It's an absolute visual feast. And Miklos Rozsa's Oscar-winning score is a character in itself. It's powerful and emotional, majestic for the might of Rome, and deeply spiritual for the story of Christ. The music for the race alone gets your heart pounding, a perfect symphony of chaos and triumph. For over 3.5 hours, the film balances the intimate and the epic perfectly. But the real climax isn't the race. It's Judah witnessing the crucifixion, the ultimate act of forgiveness and sacrifice that contrasts his own journey of hate. In that moment, he finally lets go of his all-consuming hatred and finds peace. The film leaves you pondering profound questions. What is freedom? Is revenge ever justified? What does faith demand of us? Entertaining, spectacular, and deeply meaningful. Ben-Hur absolutely earns its legendary status. It's so much more than just the chariot race. It's a timeless, powerful epic of redemption, a true classic in every sense of the word. For our third film, we are shifting gears a little bit. From massive, sprawling epics to something intimate, personal, deeply moving. The 1943 classic, The Song of Bernadette. A different kind of faith film, beautiful, sincere, and quietly powerful. A young peasant girl in 19th century France claims to have seen the Virgin Mary in a grotto near Lourdes. Jennifer Jones is breathtaking. Innocence, unwavering conviction. She won Best Actress. Her visions ripple outward. Family embarrassed, town officials and a doctor doubtful, a priest conflicted. Imperial prosecutor Vidal Dutour, Vincent Price, brilliant as the voice of cold skepticism. When Bernadette sees the lady, we do not. We only see her face, the light, the music swell. We must choose what to believe. Henry King's direction and Arthur Miller's Oscar-winning B&W cinematography, ethereal yet grounded. Word spreads. A spring appears where she was told to dig. People claim healings. Lourdes becomes a pilgrimage site. Even a harsh doubter finds belief, a beautiful character arc. It proved a faith film could be quiet and powerful, character-driven, impactful. Ordinary people facing the extraordinary. Integrity, courage, conviction, a universal story. The Song of Bernadette, a different kind of classic that will stay with you. And that is our list. The 10 Commandments, Ben-Hur, the Song of Bernadette. From parting the Red Sea to the danger of the chariot race, to the quiet faith of a young girl. Timeless cinema. They just do not make them like that anymore, do they? Thanks for taking this trip down memory lane with me. I had a blast. Now I want to hear from you. What is your favorite faith-based classic? Did I miss one? The Robe? Quo Vadis? A Man for All Seasons? Let me know down in the comments. I love reading what you have to say. Let us talk movies. If you had fun, hit that like button. It really helps. Subscribe for more deep dives and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Thanks again for watching. You are the best. We will see you in the next one. Next.